All right, good early morning to everyone. Welcome to Lord and Lady Marquis Gaming. This is the continuation of the Elder Scrolls Online, episode 17 now. Was episode 16. 16 was supposed to get to the questing doing that, but we got caught up with a guild member who needed some help, so we decided to help them out. Like I said, it's really hard for us to keep with our streaming and the things, because a lot of times we like to help people, especially our guild members.
We do.
Get this mustache out of the way of my mouth.
We just help. That's us. We like to help.
We like to help.
Yeah.
And we didn't get to doing what we wanted to do in episode 16, which was to do the quest line here.
But now we are.
And now we finally are.
So we figured we would restart the stream and
do it tonight. Ray's not tired after all that excitement.
I'm not tired yet, no. I don't get tired till way later. Like early
the
morning.
bodies have changed to late night, so
it's weird.
Probably we're going to stay up and do some streaming here.
Yeah.
And we are going to go ahead and do episode 17 now.
17.
Of Elder Scrolls Online and do it eventually what we really wanted to do, which was to show everyone the ending of the story quest, or at least advance it. Well, this is the zone main
I don't know
story campaign quest. So we're trying to get that done.
Yes.
So, episode 17, don't forget to like and subscribe. We need some love. Get some subscriptions in there. Someone please help us. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscriptions. If you do, we will show you our back tattoos. Lay's back tattoo, my back tattoo. Our 20th year anniversary.
They're the same tattoo.
We got the tattoo. I have multiple tattoos.
But he has multiple. I only have
this is my dragon tattoo. Not sure if you can see it or where you can see it at. Right there. I've got a huge tattoo of a yin-yang. You probably can't see it very much, but that is a dragon and a phoenix fighting over my Buddhist name, Zen. I don't know if you can see that tattoo very well. There's a dragon tattoo there. I've also got one on my back, too.
Yeah?
I don't know if you can show that one, lady.
No, not until...
When we get 1,000 viewers, we can show it. Show it over the top.
See? Looks like mine does.
There is an entire Buddha on
It
my
looks
back.
like that. See?
Giant Buddha. Same one
I
that
actually
has
designed it. I designed this tattoo. Got it done.
You want to see the whole tattoo? There's 1,000 subscriptions.
Yeah.
And we will show you our back tattoo.
Yeah.
And that is the only tattoos we're going to show you. The rest you cannot see. Only one she can show you.
You know, I only have one.
Only tattoo that it's only one tattoo she can show you.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, so that's the only 2 tattoos I'm going to show you. But if you want to see the whole back tattoo of us, we will show it to you. With 1,000 subscriptions. Or figure out something else we can do for you for 1,000 subscriptions. But
We'll
something
figure
cool.
something out.
But yep. First we gotta get there. 1,000 subscriptions.
Yeah,
we have a long ways to go, peeps. Long ways. So
do.
share the love, tell everyone about us. And where it's gonna get with a cool tattoo, a big old huge handlebar mustache, and big old Viking braid. Old people playing video games who help out guild members and help you out who are watching us. Let us know what you want to see, do tips and tricks. But until then, we need some help, so get us there, 1,000 subscribers.
We had a couple people say that they loved our streams on how to decorate a house.
Yep, thank you for that, for those who subscribe.
Thank you. Yeah.
Welcome to the Marquis family. You people are awesome.
You're awesome.
Thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the Marquis family.
Yes.
So spread the love, get us out there, help us out. And without further ado, we better get this started because it's very late at night, so we're going to try to step as well as we can to get this done.
Yeah.
So, here we go, episode 17, Elder Scrolls Online, Tamriel Unlimited. Welcome to Lord and Lady Marquis Gaming. See you in just a second. And let's try to get this correct this time. Let's do an outro? No, let's do an intro.
Intro
we got right this time. Alright, here we go. Let's get Lay's camera activated. It's working.
It's working, people. It's working.
Alright, we'll get the banner out of your face. Everyone knows to like and subscribe and click the notification bell because you see how wild our streams are and when we get to it. Okay, I can't hear you, lady.
You can't hear me? We're gonna leave that and I have no idea what that is. How do we even look at that? I have no idea.
That is beautiful. Nice scene there. The more at the purple sky and everything in your local area where you live there. Doesn't absolutely gorgeous. Thank you for sharing that. Alright, you have a good night's sleep. See you tomorrow.
Alright.
You want to do group chat?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Sounds good. Which one?
Group chat. Group.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh, I can hear you. It just says there's 0 on there.
We're on it together. I just can't hear you.
Yeah.
Good. It says you're on, I can hear you.
Yep, I can hear you.
You just need to turn up the chat to you. There we go. Just turn my mic a little bit. There we go.
There we go. I just have to turn it up. There we go.
Nice. You hear me okay, lady?
Yes, really well.
There's something wonderful
this
about
works
wandering
better
a
than
city's
the
streets
Xbox
with no
Drive.
destination.
Alright, into the road then.
Oh, good,
This
you're
was
here.
fun.
This dead stump has really been rustling my
What do you think
knees.
you'll make with that?
Well,
Everybody
hello.
was looking at me on the way here. You'd think they never saw a fancy-arsed woman with a bow before. And this dead stump, she won't let me aboard until she sees the invitation and the coin Salvito gave you.
Of course, and you're absolutely beautiful, so... Dead stump.
And who might you be? This vessel's been hired for a private affair.
We're here to travel to the event.
Are you now? And where's your invitation?
There you go. And our coin, too. The valley here will be accompanying me.
Salvito and guest, huh? All right. This all looks to be in order. Welcome aboard. Make your way below decks and find a bunk. We're shoving off shortly, and it's going to be a long voyage.
Oh, very well. Thank you.
As this one has told everyone who has asked, I have no idea what our destination is. That's between the captain and the client. This one's job is to make this deck spotless.
And what a good job you're doing. Carry on.
How exciting!
Counselor Von Dacia always throws the most mesmerizing events. I can't wait to see what he has in store for us this time.
Quite. Looking forward to it. Can't wait to see what he has in store. Exactly my sentiments.
You nobles are all the same. Bother an honest sailor just trying to get his work done so he can satisfy your every whim. Well, go ask someone else to pour your wine or to fluff your pillow. I'm busy.
I see.
May the Lord of Destruction grant you power, brother.
As you, sister.
A berth. Not a proper bed at all. That is what I get for waiting until the last moment. Believe me, Van Dacia will know of my displeasure. It's not like he couldn't afford a better equipped vessel.
Agreed. Anyone in here?
No.
Good. I'm stealing it. That's why you're doing it, where he doesn't have to be here to see.
Huh? Oh, sorry. I was checking the rigging. We'll have the ship ready to sail momentarily. Please make yourself comfortable and enjoy the voyage.
Thank you.
Bother someone else. Can't you see we're having a private conversation?
Counselor Van Dacia better not be wasting our time. I want a true revelation. Why else would I donate so much gold to his cause?
Why indeed?
We must be on the right ship. Everyone is dressed like they're about to have tea with Queen Irene herself.
It's supposed to be a very long voyage. What should we do now?
I don't know. We want to avoid drawing too much attention to ourselves. We don't want anyone to figure out we're not actually supposed to be here. I guess we could talk to the other guests. See if we can learn anything. Just be careful, all right?
Carefully talk to the other guests. Check. Then what? Because I just talked to the other guests and they seem bored.
Then we should find our berths and get some rest. We want to be ready when the ship arrives at its destination, wherever that may be.
Oh, we're soon to find out, aren't we? The ship does not look seaworthy. Oh.
I don't remember you. This must be your first time experiencing one of Van Dacia's events. You're in for a treat, my friend, an absolute treat. But tell me, have you known the Council long?
No.
Thank
Just
you.
only recently met.
Ah, a new recruit to the cause. Welcome, welcome. I envy you. I remember my first time crossing over to...
Us. Crossing over to where? The invitation never mentioned our final destination.
Oh, no, my friend. I wouldn't want to spoil the surprise. I do suggest you get some rest, though. The voyage takes us through some strange waters. I find it better to sleep through the rough patches. Makes the trip pass by more quickly as well.
I see.
Did he tell you anything? Just to sleep through it. Intriguing, is it not?
I do not know you. Vandacia and his recruitment drives. I prefer the company of long-standing believers, not raw initiates, fresh out of the egg.
Oh, I show you. I'm not raw, but do you happen to know where this ship is headed?
Somewhere spectacular. That's what I have been told. Vandacia does love to show off. The rumor is that this time, he actually has something vital to share with us. I look forward to seeing whatever it is.
Any guess as to what that might be?
Guesses. As many as stars in the sky, but such games get us no closer to the truth. I suggest you go and contemplate the blessings of fire and flood, initiate. That is all that should really concern you, no matter what Vandacia says to the contrary.
I see. I raise the scale of thanks for your insights. Damn, I'm gonna do it. I guess we'll take these bunks.
Stay on the path. The keep is just ahead.
Oh, isn't this interesting?
Yeah, interesting indeed.
Dead ends.
The ship is somehow into the portal to the Deadlands.
That's what I'm thinking.
I need to get the ship ready for the return voyage. I suggest you find your way to the keep before you miss all the festivities.
You should join the rest of the guests.
We do all the work, but do we get to share in the wine and the eatables? No. Take your fancy arse clothes and get to the keep with the rest of the high and mighty.
Should change that tone of voice.
Yeah. Hires pirates. And that's what it is. He hires pirates. This is interesting.
You okay, the 12?
How could you sleep through that? Everyone else has already disembarked. We need to hurry.
Where are we?
Well, according to the last couple of nobles who headed off the ship, we're somewhere in the Deadlands, the Oblivion Plain of Mehrunes Dagon. I guess Vandacia really didn't want anyone interrupting this event.
Where do you suggest we go from here, pretty little elf?
Same place the rest of the nobles went. Off the ship in that way. There's some sort of keep over there. That must be the place.
Let's go check it out, shall we?
I'm right behind you. Let's go see what this is all about.
This way, please. Mind where you step.
Interesting security.
Keep going. Stay on the path.
Watchers in the sky.
We do have watches in the sky.
Yeah.
Every time they tell us to stay on the path is when I wholeheartedly want not to stay on the path.
I agree with that.
Nice sun.
Besides, no party ever starts without you being around.
No, not at all.
Stay on the path. The keep is just ahead.
Daedric, writing.
Digit runes.
Yes. Interesting. Very interesting.
Stay on the path.
Yeah.
The keep is just ahead.
Yes. I know about the path. We're taking a little stroll. It's such a lovely day out. And it's such a lovely day.
All right, this is weird. We're in freaking Oblivion, and these cracked acorns are having a party. I wonder when Vandacia plans to make an appearance.
Do you think we should wait and see what Vandacia has to say?
No, look around. He brought these people here to show them he's in control. That he's got power and the favor of Mehrunes Dagon. I think we need to explore this place and figure out what he's got planned before he reveals it to the world.
Place looks pretty huge.
Which is why we need to get
Okay.
moving. If he
Sure.
has found an ambition, maybe we can free them. And if it's something else, well, we need to see what it is and figure out what to do about it while there's still time.
All right.
Let's search around and see if we can get a look at Vandacia's surprise before he parades it before these corrupt nobles. Oh, hey, look! Is that Lyrinth? What's she doing here?
Not sure. I'll talk to Lyrinth. But do you think all these people are members of the Waking Flame?
I'm getting that impression, at least from everyone that isn't you, me, or Lyrinth. What's she doing over there, I wonder? Anyway, since they all seem comfortable and excited to be sipping wine in the Deadlands, how could they not be cultists?
True that.
Enjoy yourselves. Counselor Vandacia shall...
Perhaps when this is all over, we can stop hiding. I look forward to proudly proclaiming my place in the Order of the Waking Flame.
I'm sure.
I've been Counselor Vandacia's most ardent supporter. Even when some of the others called for a new vision, I urged patience. And see? We'll all soon be rewarded.
Yes, I'm sure you will be rewarded.
A little piece of Gideon here in the Deadlands. What will Vandacia come up with next?
Something horrifying, I'm sure.
It is good to finally see a return on our investment. Vandacia and the Order have required a huge amount of gold these past few years, especially since the fall of our beloved Emperor Leovic.
Yes, I agree.
The Lord of Fire and Flood has blessed our holdings 1,000-fold. Yet Vandacia claims that even more will soon be ours. I can't wait to see what he has brought us here to witness.
Here. She's stuffing her face. Ah, my Dremora pet. What are you doing here?
Ah, little mortal. I was wondering when you were going to arrive. And where did you get that outfit? Is that really what passes for the height of fashion among the Tamriel elite this century?
Never mind about my outfit, and no, this is not the outfit that I would have chosen. It's the only outfit that I can get at short notice. They wouldn't let me go to my humble abode to grab myself my Imperial Grand Magnus outfit, but then that would scare them to have that of a Luciferian Order here in the place of darkness. But more importantly, what are you doing here, my little Demora pet?
I told you I had my own avenues of investigation. Why does it surprise you that I would be on hand for Vandacia's major announcement? Besides, the Dagonist who gave me this coin was only too happy to let me take it from her cold, dead hand.
That's my little pet. Do you know what Vandacia is going to reveal at this event, at least?
Not exactly. I haven't been able to move about as freely as I would like. I don't want to reveal myself to Dagon's Dremora any sooner than I have to. But some of these mortals believe that Vandacia has finally found one of the ambitions.
Do you think he did it? Found an ambition, I mean?
As I understand it, he has been looking for them ever since Emperor Leovic's death. I suggest you take advantage of that disguise you're wearing and see what you can find out before Vandacia begins this extravaganza. I shall remain close by.
Keep both eyes and ears open.
Let's search around and see if we can get a look at Vandacia's surprise before he parades it before these corrupt nobles. Oh, hey, look!
Well, let's just walk on in like we own this place.
Yeah, I agree. Be careful. I don't think they want us wandering around on our own.
I like the way she walks. Come on, my little pet, follow me. What a cute little run you
I
have.
don't know why they took my outfit.
Oh.
True Sworn. Vandasia's personal guard. I dealt with them back at Leovik's retreat, the place where I found this strange book. What did Lyranth call it? The Mysterium Zarxus? Just stay alert. They may not be the only things protecting these halls.
Agreed. What happened to your outfit?
I have no idea. Just came off. When I came in.
First time, get used to it. The counselor comes here often.
We gonna be a problem? We are. And you're not. Quick, vaporize the body. We don't need any witnesses.
I don't know why my outfit came off, but it did. Oh well.
Oh, I like that totem.
Are you trying different things?
Well, that totem is nice, yes.
Yeah, I'd like to try different things
It's a
myself.
fear.
I would actually really like to try different things.
Why don't you put that on instead of the shock one? So go ahead and put it on.
Oh, you mean instead of that other
Go to
one?
skills.
I know what I'm gonna change because
It's
I
called
want to go
it's called
completely-
Bone Tyrant. It's remote totem.
Bone totem?
Bone totem, yes.
I want to go complete necro, so
Yes.
I don't need any other spells from the
That is a nice spell for PvP. That's the one that was.
And if it works.
Yo, yeah, that thing works. That's the one that they were doing on me constantly, where I just stood there and couldn't do anything. It's a deadly one.
I serve Counselor Vendacia.
Sleep causes fear.
Now they had a big meal, didn't they?
Well, it's a good thing they're already in the Deadlands of Hell, because we won't have such a long trip as we kill them, going to where their souls are.
I agree.
Two ways up, left or right?
I
What's it
don't
say?
know.
Looks like they go to the same place, but we can check both. Alright. They won't be using these weapons anymore. I think we will commandeer them for our own means. The less weapons they have laying around, the less they can defend themselves.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, I agree with that, Mr. B.
Disarm their guards.
True Sworn. Vandasia's personal guard.
Let's put mine on. Do that.
Want to know terror? I'll show them terror. This brings us to full circle.
It did, didn't it? But we need to check those books. And that's where we came, I believe.
That is. Okay, I think we've thoroughly scoured the place. You hear the moaning.
I do.
Not that I don't mind a little moaning, but this is not what I had in mind. Very disturbing.
I'll tell you what I told Vendacia. I'm Sombrin, and I won't perform for the pleasure of a Dagon cult.
Who, what now?
So, Vendacia has let some of his pet nobles come by to gawk at his prize. Away, you vultures!
Oh, we're nobles, alright. It's just not the nobles that is here. We're here to stop whatever Vendacia has planned. Lord V. Marquis, High Grand Magnus of the Luciferian Order, Lord of the Crystal Palace of Light.
There aren't enough of you to stop Vendacia. He has an army of elite soldiers, crazed cultists, and Daedric creatures given to him by Mehrunes Dagon personally. You're hopelessly outclassed.
Oh, not quite. And what's your role in all this?
Me? I'm the main event at this infernal affair. Vendacia plans to sacrifice me to his Daedric prince, referred to me as one of the 4 ambitions of Mehrunes Dagon. Apparently, they think my death will grant them all unlimited power.
Is that what you are? One of the ambitions?
I don't know. Maybe. My mentor used that term once or twice, but I never paid it much mind. Look, to stop Vendacia, you need to get me out of here. Find the key to unlock these chains. Ken Reeve Desirog has a copy. His chamber's to the north.
Thank you. Hang around.
Get the key.
Back.
I'll stay here and watch over Sombrin.
Pick
I'll
up those
stand
locks.
guard. Just find that key and get back here as soon as you can.
Just pick up those locks. It'll be something useful, just in case we can't find the key. Otherwise, I'm going to blast him out of there. That could be a little tingly for him. Keep guard. Anything comes out of that bubbly goo, waste it.
Yeah, definitely.
And when I mean bubbly, I mean lava. You know the routine, Princess. When it moves, make it stop moving.
Agreed. Of course.
powerful creatures. They must have been talking about themselves.
Most likely. They always do.
Is allowed here. Not even the High Priest. I shall flesh like a cloak.
Well, that's a good thing that we're not immortal then. Well, we've got some fun beasts in there. Lots of fun little beasties.
They look scared.
I don't think it thinks them to serve us. I probably want to open all these doors and cause a little havoc. A little bit of chaos.
The chaos theory.
Yes.
It does do wonders. The chaos theory.
Over here.
What are you doing out here? I told you to watch him.
We're too late. While you were searching for the key, Vandacia arrived and called in the nobles. He started his presentation.
And I found the key, damn it.
Great, but it's not like we can just walk in there and... Wait a moment, that's it!
What are you thinking, Avelli?
If we can cause a panic, get those nobles to run around screaming, that should create enough of a diversion for you to use that key and set Sombrin free. We just need to accomplish that before Vandacia gets to the part where he sacrifices Sombrin.
Okay, what do you have in mind, little elf? I'm curious. I know what I have in mind of unleashing a whole bunch of beasties.
Take these Rikas. They're beetles similar to dewbugs. Very tasty, though they release a foul odor when they die. I was saving them for later, but I'll get more.
No?
Place them around the hall. Then, when you give the signal, I'll loose some arrows.
Sounds like a plan.
Just drop the Rikas around the perimeter of the chamber. Once you've placed them, give me the signal and wait for the clouds of stench to clear the room. Then you can set Sombrin free. I hope you can hold your breath, though.
You seem to know a lot about these little bugs.
We had an infestation in my village when I was a little girl. If you know how to do it, you can kill them without causing a stink. They're quite delicious. But if you just crush them or stick them with an arrow, phew, that's what we're counting on.
Okay.
Chaos,
Place the Rikas around the chamber. Then give me the signal when it's done.
I was more interested in releasing some monsters and demons. I thought that'd be more fun, but this also sounds fun.
Brothers and sisters of the waking flame, behold our future. This is one of the fabled 4 ambitions of Merun's Dagon, and his death will elevate us all. Like the others of his kind, he was created...
Now that's what I call a distraction.
Interrupt this sacred ceremony! Destroy them!
Thank you, stranger. Counselor, this way, before the odor overwhelms you. Now go! I will deal with the intruders.
No matter.
They will
Come.
not escape this
If we can reach the entry hall, I can open a portal back to Nern.
Thank you.
No, that worked nicely. Stinky, but nicely. That was fun.
Fun, but still.
Yes, but that was fun. Go to admit to look on the nobles' faces. That black spell you put down.
Me?
Yes.
That's the thing.
Oh, go.
Stop them! Recapture the ambition at all costs!
Get up, Sombrin! We need to get out of here!
I can't. exhausted.
I'll help Sombra. You need to deal with those Dremora.
Very well. I shall deal with you myself.
I opened a portal, little mortal. Take your companions and leave this place. We shall see each other again. I guarantee it.
Let's go. That's one way out of here.
Well, your little pet came in handy.
That she did.
I was wondering how we were going to get out of there.
Yes, I was definitely wondering how I was going to get out of that place.
Remind me never to get dressed up for a romp through oblivion again. This fancy outfit threw off my aim ever so slightly.
Don't you enjoy a good romping through oblivion, my dear? That lovely dress. Your perky regions look like they tell me a lot. What do you think? Should we take Sombra into Gideon?
I think we have to. We've got 3 of the 4 ambitions. Now we just need to figure out what to do with them.
And keep them out of Vandasia's hands.
That goes without saying. Take Sombran to the Temple of Debella in Gideon. That's where Keshu was going to hide the twins. Then, meet me at the Governor's mansion. I want to let Keshu know what happened.
Very good, Miss Perky Perks. You okay, Sombran?
Thank you for getting me out of that place. I am in your debt.
Can you tell me where you came from? How Vandasia captured you?
That story would take too long to tell. Let's just say I made the mistake of returning to a place where I once lived. I wasn't paying attention. Suddenly I was surrounded by Vandasia's cultists. They overpowered me and I woke up in chains.
I should take you to the other ambitions.
Yes, I would like to meet these other ambitions. Find out who they are, what we are, and learn more about this power Vandasia seems intent on taking from us. Lead on, and I will follow.
Let's go.
Take Sombran to the Temple of Debella. Then meet me at the Governor's mansion.
Lead the way, my friend.
Is there any problem with this plan?
Too many people know about it.
That? And
Might
we're supposed to be 4 ambitions. He's just 1 ambition. Where's the other one? There should be 1 more. This would be 3 ambitions.
Maybe they haven't found him yet. Or it's right under our nose the whole time. The elf.
She could be the 4th ambition.
What do you want?
Go, my friend. Go see Evely. The twins and I have much to discuss.
I'm Destron, and this is my sister Kalia. But who are you?
My name is Sombran, and I, like you, am an ambition.
Another ambition? Truly? How very nice to meet you. Is this Sombran speaking true? Is he really an ambition?
I believe so. I rescued him from the cultists before they were to sacrifice him.
Sacrificed? That's horrible! So you didn't find him in... What did you call our home? A vault?
No, he's being held in a keep in the Deadlands.
The Deadlands? As in the Oblivion Plane of Mehrunes Dagon? We learned about that in our studies. It's supposed to be a beautiful place, or so we were told. I'm glad you rescued him. Perhaps he knows more about who we are than we do.
Perhaps. But there's only 3 of you, and there's supposed to be 4 ambitions.
Another ambition? Seems like you're collecting us like a child gathers marbles. Still, how can you be sure he's just like us?
Because I rescued him from the cultists, they currently thought he was an ambition.
Interesting.
Certainly thought, anyways.
I don't think I like this cult. What did you call it?
The Order of the Waking Flame.
An odd name for a band of religious fanatics? Oh well. Don't worry about us. We're perfectly safe here. Go about your business while my sister and I talk with Sombrin. I think we have much to share with each other.
I think you do, but be safe. Well, now we have your old
Thanks for getting me out of
Von
Dacia's clutches. I thought I could handle myself, but the cultists took me unaware and would have sacrificed me to Mehrunes Dagon if not for your timely arrival. Go see Evely. The twins and I have much to discuss.
What will you and the twins talk about? Do tell.
Oh, we have much to discuss. Find out how our experiences growing up are the same, and more importantly, how they might have been different. Don't worry, I just want us to get to know each other a little better.
As you wish, but if you know something that can help us stop Vendacia, I hope you'll share it as well.
Of course. We won't keep anything like that from you. I give you my word. Now, if you'll excuse us, I'd like to get to know the other ambitions.
Well, you're definitely ambitionists. Very ambitious indeed.
What?
You guard them well.
What do you think?
Let's learn more about Evely. This is stable last time.
Do you really want to do it at 2 in the morning?
All sorts of mouth.
Yes, it's only 20 hours to be said.
Master Name had to set Chrysanthemum to music. Never again.
Evely tells me your mission went well, mercenary. That you recovered a 3rd ambition, another dry-skinned male.
The Temple of Dibella has never had so many prestigious guests before. I will owe the priests for this favor.
Did you get Sombrin settled into the temple? Did you introduce him to the twins?
I did, but I do miss you being in the other dress, Miss Pointy... Arrows? Summer is safe in the temple with the twins.
Perfect. I was telling the governor everything that happened. How we traveled to the Deadlands and stopped Vandacia from sacrificing the third ambition. We need to figure out our next move. Oh, before I forget, here's your share of our compensation.
Thank you.
You have done well so far, mercenary. Now we must speak.
How sweet.
It's not boasting if you're right. I'll mind my own business. You mind yours.
Are you talking to me without a proper introduction?
One taste and you'll never want to eat anything else.
Are you talking to me without a proper introduction?
Every stone tossed into a pond causes ripples. The stones you have thrown have caused waves. As much as I wish to assist you, I need to think of Gideon and its safety.
What do you need, Governor?
My spy master tells me that Councillor Vandacia still has eyes in the city. That even now we fear he is aware that we harbor the ambitions. That he gathers his cultists to assault Gideon. The presence of the ambitions puts my people at risk.
What exactly do you want me to do about it? You said you would protect the ambitions. You and I have a contract. You will be very wary for woe for breaking a contract with me, scaly one. I erect the spine of threat.
Keep the ambitions safe, but we need to find a better place to hide them. Talk to the ambitions. Perhaps the third one you rescued. Sombrin, was it? Evely said he wasn't locked in a vault when the cult found him. Maybe he knows more than the twins.
Fine, I'll go talk to the ambitions. But do not break your contract with me. You will guard them with your life. Do you understand me?
I would never turn away anyone in need. We will protect the ambitions for as long as we can. Yet I fear my legionnaires will not be able to hold off Vandacia's forces should they attack. Go to the Temple of Dibella when you're ready to talk to them.
Why are you suddenly worried about Vandacia's forces?
My spy master reports a flurry of activity that is troublesome, and Gideon is not the fortress it once was. Even so, My Blackfin Legion will give as good as it gets. Better even. What most concerns me is the possibility of treachery.
Treachery. Hotel.
Vondacia's family is powerful and has deep roots in Blackwood. His spies and political allies fill Gideon like wine fills a goblet. And not all of them are cultists, at least not openly. I fear the enemy we cannot see more than the one we can.
I agree. Perhaps I should move the ambitions to the Crystal Palace of Light of the Luciferian Order. Perhaps I'll be safer there. Amongst my fellow Magi. I really don't think we'll do well against us Luciferians. Farewell.
She has a point, though. She does have a point. They don't.
While you talk to the ambitions and figure out a new place to hide them, I'll work with Governor Keshu's people. Try to get a better handle on this threat her spy master has detected. If Vandacia is nearby, I'll flush him out.
What do you know about the ambitions? What does he want them for again? Because apparently he wants to sacrifice them. What's your take on it?
It all goes back to Leovic's secret. How he hid the 4 ambitions right before Varen killed him and took the throne. We thought the ambitions were Daedric weapons, but they turned out to be people. Vandacia wants the power they contain.
How are you going to help Kusha and her spy master?
Hey! I may not be a seasoned adventurer like you, but I can do lots of stuff. And my experience with the cult counts for something. Plus, I sent word to Blackwood. I have a lot of cousins who are good in a fight. You just watch out for the ambitions.
Well, get your cousins here. It looks like we're in for a fight. I'll look after the ambitions.
I know. I trust you. Just let me know where I can find you later if you decide to leave the city.
Just look for the big explosions. The screams, the hollers of pain and suffering. People's souls being ripped from their flesh.
Yeah, that's where my V will be. Definitely.
So what do you think he wants to plan? What do you think Vandacia plans to do with all that power?
He plans to seize the ambitions and sacrifice them to Mehrunes Dagon. He murdered anyone who knew anything about them. Then he went looking for the vaults where Leovic hid them. We have 3 of the ambitions, but the 4th is still at large.
I wonder if it really is at large. What do we know about the ambition's power so far?
Not a lot. We saw Destron obliterate the cultists that tried to grab him and his sister. And we heard what Vandacia said right before we stopped him from sacrificing Sombrin. I guess you should try to find out exactly what the ambitions can do.
Maybe when they get together, it's a superpower.
Have you had any more of those waking dreams or visions recently?
Not since we returned from the Deadlands. In fact, the book has been strangely silent. No tingles, no bad dreams, nothing. And I'm fine with that. Getting messages from a book supposedly written by Mehrunes Dagon is kind of unsettling.
Are you willing to give me that book now?
You should really give me that book. Not
You really
meant
should
for
give it to me.
mortal hands.
What you say the book attunes to her?
Books do find their masters.
I'm starting to wonder if it is her that's the 4th ambition.
I'm wondering that myself.
Do you sense that?
Yes, I do.
Don't
That's
give
why
it
I
much
kind of
time.
mentioned it. Maybe she's the 4th one. I'm not sure. But maybe.
Let's hit the trail.
You know and I know these guards won't be able to keep them away. They could just open up a portal there and take them. Guards couldn't do anything about that.
Go on, Kalia. Unleash your power. Just like back in the Sanctum.
All right, if you say so. Something's wrong.
Pull back, Kalia. Pull back!
I can't!
Hold on. Let me help. There.
Concentrate.
How did you do that? Practice. I trained to control my powers after I left my vault.
Are you okay, Kalia?
He does lightning.
That was terrifying.
Fire.
I've never felt anything like that.
The four
ever.
elements, Steve.
Nothing like that ever occurred during our training in the Sanctum. What's happening to me?
Lack of focus. You really need to join our order. We're a very powerful Maori. We can train you how to control your power. You, my dear, might be a celestial, a Luciferian, a light bearer, such as myself and my lady Marquise here.
Yes.
We can teach you how to gain, use, and control that power, and to amplify it.
Our power seems to be getting stronger. Harder to control. If not for Sombrin, Kalia's own power might have consumed her. Is this our punishment for abandoning our sanctum?
Not at all. Calm down. You just need focus and to train. You have raw power to you. Just steady yourself. Now you, Sombra, quite interesting.
When I was freed from my vault, it took months for my own power to reach such levels. And then it nearly destroyed me. I'm surprised Callie has gotten to that point so quickly after her release.
Why did Kalia lose control like that in the first place? Particularly, I think that she lacks the mental fortitude to control it. She needs to be trained in concentration. What do you think?
Our powers grow exponentially once we leave the protection of the vaults. It's what they were constructed for. But Kalia's power has advanced much faster than mine did. It almost consumed her. If not for my mentor, the same would have befallen me.
Curious about who his mentor is.
Really? It'd be quite interesting to know who your mentor is. Why don't you get out of your own vault? And what was that about your mentor?
When Duke Varen's forces came through, they set me free. To them, I was just another political prisoner. I wandered without a purpose for a time until my power reached a level similar to what you saw here. That's when my mentor found me.
And do you think this mentor can help Kalia and Destron to learn to control their powers? If not the Magi, that the Lucifer Order can. Which I think you'll all be safer there at the Crystal Palace of Light.
I don't see why not. Plus, it will probably be safer if the three of us leave for a while. There's an old shrine northwest of here. Let's meet there. I suggest you tell your Wood Elf companion where we're going. She seems like the sort to worry.
Yeah, she seems like the sort of something. Just what that something is yet is to be unfolded. Oh, right, yeah. How did I ever meet you there at the shrine?
Find us in the marsh to the northwest. I'll take Callie and Destron and meet you at the shrine. Don't worry, I'll protect them. The cultists won't surprise me again. Just let your Wood Elf friend know that we have the twins, and we'll keep them safe.
And so what exactly do you mean that Callie's power will consume her? Ticking time bombs? You know, Power keeps growing until it goes out of control, then a big bada boom and vaporize all of Narn.
Why do you think Emperor Leovic had those vaults constructed? They contain and limit our power. Without them, the power would grow and expand until it destroyed us. The vaults were supposed to keep us alive long enough to learn to control our power.
Then why is Vendacia planning on to kill you?
Right. About that. Obviously, what I thought I knew and the truth aren't exactly the same. Regardless, without the protection of the vault, Kalia's and Destron's powers will eventually kill them.
But you believe your mentor can teach them to control their powers?
She was able to train me. She also had a method for suppressing my power until I could contain it on my own. Without her, I wouldn't be here today. She can help Destron and Kalia. I'm sure of it.
Tell me more about this mentor.
I was raised in a vault, just like the twins. Isolated, ignorant of the world outside. All I knew was that I was different. Special, somehow. Duke Varen's forces set me free when I was 16. My mentor found me some months later.
And how did that come about?
I fell in with mercenaries, wandering and learning to fight even as my power grew. I was beginning to lose control when my mentor appeared. She was a shaman of sorts. She taught me how to master my power, but she never referred to me as an ambition.
Still don't understand how she found you.
She said she had been looking for me. She knew of Mehrunes Dagon's interest in a hidden secret and had been searching for it. But it wasn't until my power began to manifest outside the vault that she was able to locate me. She saved my life.
That doesn't tell me one bit.
Well, names would be nice. That's why she's part of our order.
I'm wondering.
Governor Kutcher suggested we might want to leave Gideon for a while.
The governor is wise. A moving target is harder to hit than a stationary one. And if we're no longer inside the city, Vondacia's cultists have no reason to attack it.
What the hell happened, cats? What are you kittens up to?
They're playing, all three of them. They're playing.
Why should I end up in the Deadlands? I should lock them in the Deadlands, by the way.
I wasn't paying attention. My mentor warned me that I was going to be hunted, but I didn't listen. I returned to my old vault to see if I could learn more about who and what I am. The cultist ambushed me, knocked me out before I could respond.
You think you can protect them now? Fine, the three of you are powerful enough. Control your powers, and maybe you can protect each other from these cultists. We'll meet you at the temple. I don't like this, princess. I don't like it one damn bit.
I don't either.
Every fiber of my
We
bone.
barely know this guy. And we haven't seen his power. Are we sure he's an ambition?
Every fiber of my body keeps telling me, screaming at me to take to the Crystal Palace right now. In order to
Yes.
protect the Lucifer Order where it can be properly trained, watched over, and taught how to control their powers.
Yes. I concur.
And I believe that they're celestials like us.
Like you did me.
Like when I found you, after you vaporized practically all of Cold Harbor.
That was terrifying. I've never felt anything like that. Ever. Nothing like that ever occurred during our training in the Sanctum. What's happening to me?
Your powers are growing and you lack the focus needed to control them. And what were you trying to do anyways, child?
My gift is fire. Summoning flames is as natural as breathing. In the vault, it was always just a spark or a simple flicker. But when I tried to hit the target,
I couldn't control it. The fire inside me, it wanted to grow, to spread, to feed.
And how do you feel now?
I'm fine. A bit lightheaded, maybe. Whatever Sombrin did, it put the fire out. At least for now. I don't like this. What if next time I summon the power, no one can help me extinguish it? I could hurt Destron. I could burn Gideon to the ground.
Well, you can vaporize all of Nern. You need to learn to concentrate. From this point on, I want you to start practicing mind concentration. Mind over matter.
Listen to him. He helped me. He can help you.
I want you to learn to control your power and visualize a small spark. Keep the spark in your hand and don't let it grow.
Agreed.
If you feel that you're out of control, put that spark out. Concentrate.
And don't panic.
Fear is the mind killer. Do not let yourself get out of control. Start practicing with flickering the flames on a candle. Just start there. Concentrate on that. And I won't let you vaporize Gideon.
Never.
You now.
Our power seems to be getting stronger. Harder to control. If not for Sombrin, Kalia's own power might have consumed her. Is this our punishment for abandoning our sanctum?
No, not a punishment. That was a ward that kept your powers under check. Like a governor. To make sure they don't overdo your powers without proper training. Now that you're not in the vault, the wards are gone. You have unlimited power, but you don't know how to control it. I definitely do not believe you're being punished.
No, probably not.
You're not being punished.
But we're definitely getting
But you
stronger.
are.
You saw what I did in the sanctum. My power is lightning, but after seeing how Kalia lost control, I'm hesitant to use it out here. I will, though, if I'm called upon to defend my sister.
No. I want you to learn mind control as well. Small sparks to start with. Not raging tempest storms of doom. All of you need to control your powers, and we are now going to start practicing mind control. Understand? Such a bother.
Find us in the marsh to the northwest. I'll take Callie and Destron and meet you at the shrine. Don't worry, I'll protect them. The cultists
It
won't
is a
surprise me
bother,
again.
but they're too dangerous
Just
to
let
go
your
out
wood
on
elf
their
friend
own.
know that we have the twins, and we'll keep them safe.
I don't know, we don't have the technology right now. We need a computer to do that. I was thinking about doing that now, but we have a little laptop that's not worthy of just barely even streaming, and even then it's not good streams. So one day if we get some money, who knows? Maybe if we become, get 1,000 subscriptions and have a second source of income, because we're a little tight on money all the time, maybe we'll invest on a big computer and go pro. But until we can either hit the lottery and be able to buy a supercomputer or find a way of doing something like that, I'm not too sure. Red Dead Mondo. Perhaps one day we will. There's a couple of apps I've been looking into. We just have to find something compatible with Xbox, or at least with our laptop, that we can somehow overlay the skin onto it. Little chibis of us, of animated 2D or 3D chibis
Oh,
might be
I've
fun.
seen those little chibis. Yeah.
Yeah, they're
the
cute.
laptop won't support it.
Yeah, I tried to make one. There was a free app I was able to use on. I forgot which one.
Yeah.
But they actually had one, and we tried to make it, and it wouldn't run in the background for some reason. It just wasn't compatible. So maybe one day. It'd be nice to, though. Let's hope they don't blow up the city while we're gone. Actually, I'm starting to think getting them out of the city might not be a bad idea.
Not if their powers are growing.
It won't be safe here for these people.
Hey, I'm over here. Keshu told me to take a thinking break. It helps to take a break sometimes, you know? From thinking, so you can think better later. Anyway, how are the ambitions doing? Have you figured out a better place to hide them?
The ambitions are not doing very good. The powers are growing exponentially. I fear if any one of them loses control, they'll vaporize an entire city. Or worse.
Yes.
Sombra has an idea, though. But the twins are losing control of their powers very quickly.
Well, that sounds bad. Obviously. What happened?
Callie almost burned down the entire temple, but Sombra knows someone who can help her. I'm starting to wonder who that someone is. I wonder if they're part of our order.
Oh! I knew there was a reason we plucked him out of Vandasia's fortress in the Deadlands. I mean, other than preventing a human sacrifice. So who is this helpful person?
Sombran's mentor. We're going to meet outside Gideon. He might be gone for a while.
Stick close to them. You need to keep the ambitions safe and out of Vandasia's clutches. While you're away, I'm going to continue helping Keshu's Blackfin Legion. And I want to be around when my cousins from Valenwood finally arrive. Good luck.
Right. Cousins. Valenwood. Backup would be nice.
I understand them. I understand.
Well, a temple out in the middle of the swamps might be exactly what we need.
True. But if they don't have control of their power, not even way out there in the middle of nowhere will help them.
Well,
Who's
what
this
a need
meant
they
for?
prize system.
And if it was somebody who was present in the palace, wouldn't you know?
You think
I mean, you know what?
The day is ours!
Like the students and everybody that's there.
yes, but masters aren't always there to give off our secrets. We know how our order works.
Yes. Secrets on top of secrets.
I suppose.
Careful of that plaque next to you, dear princess.
What sorcery is
Our
this?
children. That plaque
this
almost
one?
got you.
It's
You're
dead.
very lucky. No, it's not. It's knocked out. It attacked me. Two more plants. Careful.
I see them. They're over there.
Pretty plants.
They're dead.
They do good.
All I ask
do good.
is that you all keep an open mind.
Listen.
That's a Dramora.
Sombrin, what's going on here?
Zaina.
Easy, everyone. This is Zaina. She can help us.
Yes, I know Zaina.
Mercenary, why don't you speak to her?
She's one of us. I was right. Zaina, where have you been?
Interesting. I didn't expect to hear from Sombrin again after he left, despite my advice. but to find him in the presence of a powerful mortal and 2 other ambitions. But where are my manners? Greetings, mortal. I am Zaina.
Yes, Zaina, I know you very well. You must have, Zaina, remember me. Lord V. Marquis, Grand Magister of the Luciferian Order. We met a long time ago.
Yes.
Eons ago. We had quite a nice meeting, if I last remember.
I remember.
So, Sabrian says you mentored him, help him control his power.
And so I did. I sensed his need and offered my assistance. He learned well, and as he will tell you, I never betrayed. Is that why he has summoned me? Because those other 2 ambitions now face the same danger that almost consumed him?
Yes. We want to make sure Kalia and Destron don't destroy themselves with their own power, or more importantly, destroy cities or the rest of the world.
Then you must bring them to my sanctuary. They are far more than anything you can imagine. I helped Sombrin because I didn't want to see him fall into Meyrun's Dagon's hands, or destroy himself with his own power. I will do the same for the others.
And where is your sanctuary now? I haven't seen you at the Crystal Palace of Light for eons.
I hide in the Deadlands. Yes, Dagon's realm. But I have ways to protect us. Before you bring them, they must be attuned to this realm. Find slivers of the Deadlands lodged in your world. Sombrin will show you how to use them to attune the ambitions.
Sounds good. Hope to see you soon, my dear. Let's hope she's as polite as when we first met.
As I said, Zaina helped me. And she can help Kalia and Destron. You just have to trust her. And if you can't trust her, trust me.
You should have told us your mentor was a Dremor. Lady Marquise has half Dremor. And I happen to know Zaina very well.
Forgive me, but in my experience, most of Nirn takes a dark view of Dremora. Zaina found me when I was at my worst. If she wanted me dead, she could have killed me years ago or just let me destroy myself. Instead, she helped me, taught me control.
I know quite a few Dremor. She must want something out of you. Dremor never do anything without contracts or a self-interest of something. Trust me on this.
Oh, of that I'm certain. Competition in the Deadlands is fierce, especially among the non-aligned Dremora. I know that she seeks allies to call upon when the need arises. Having 3 ambitions who owe you a favor? Oh, that's like gold to Zaina.
Oh, tell me about it. But then again, I have the same ambitions for you ambitions. Tell me about this attune process Zaina was talking about.
Let me mark your map. Zaina told me where to find these slivers of the Deadlands when I needed them. Dagon cultists often enshrine these shards whenever they find them. You'd be surprised how often chunks of oblivion make their way to Nirn.
Oh, no, I wouldn't be surprised. We find them all the time. And what do we do with these slivers once we find them?
I'll describe the process when you return. I need to prepare a portal at a place where the planar boundaries are thin. Take Kalia and Destron and gather the slivers. Then I can attune them to the Deadlands. I also marked where to meet me on your map.
What is an interesting thing? You know, hide in plain sight. Hide underneath the nose. I've heard that saying.
Yes, she's a very smart Daedra. Demora.
Why
All
would
right.
you look at
I'll
your
take the turns
fingers?
and find these slivers of the Dreadlands.
Our powers interact strangely with the natural forces of the Deadlands. That's why we need to be attuned. Of course, I underwent the process years ago. Now we must help the twins do the same. Keep them safe, then meet me on the road south of Gideon.
So I don't need to be attuned, I presume, being I'm already a powerful celestial?
I don't
No,
need to be.
you're not an ambition. Besides, you've been to the Deadlands already and suffered no ill effects. If the twins attempted that before we attuned them, the plane would rip them apart. our power is connected to Mehrunes Dagon in some way.
What does that mean exactly?
I'm not entirely sure. I just know that there's some element of Mehrunes Dagon inside us, and it wants to return whence it came. I think that's what Von Dacia hoped to accomplish by killing me. Anyway, I'd rather not see that happen to any of us.
I'm starting to wonder if Dagon planted his seed into a mortal woman and birthed you.
3 of them? Oh, 4 of them?
I suppose we must trust in Sombrin's experience. He knows quite a lot more about our powers than we do.
And do you think that we should trust Zaina? I know her quite a bit, but she's as devious as me.
Does it matter? I felt the power inside me when I lost control back at the temple. I couldn't stop it. If Sombrin hadn't suppressed my flames, I would have ignited the city. Unless you know another way to fix me, I don't think we have a choice.
I do have another way. I don't think you would like it either.
Let's find these objects from the Deadlands as Sombrin's mentor suggested. If it helps keep me and my sister alive, we've got to try it, no matter the risk.
Have you ever heard of this attunement process before in your training?
No, but I never heard of ambitions either before all this began. We're in new territory here, but as long as my sister and I are in danger, I'll take help wherever I can get it. Let's go and find these objects.
I agree. Agreed.
Can you believe it, Kalia? We're going to be great heroes.
What's heroic about being consumed by our own powers?
Keep them on the defensive!
Zaina taught Sombrin to control his powers. She'll do the same for us.
If the cultists or our own powers don't kill us first.
Come now, sister. Where's your sense of adventure?
Stay close to us.
The day will be ours! Courage brings victory.
Oh, that's one.
Oh, that definitely looks like one.
Can you touch it here?
What if Zaina only wants to use us for our power, Destron?
She can't force us. You heard her.
No, but she
needs
can.
allies, and we're as powerful as they come.
I've read the stories. Pacts with Daedra never turn out well.
I'll protect you, Kalia. You have my word.
Silly little brother. I'm the one who protects you.
You're barely older, only by a moment.
Let's go!
To stay close to the lady and I, we will be the ones who protecting. Do not use your spells, and you have to have no other choice.
This is a great area for harvesting.
Concentrate. Practice control.
And don't read your spell books upside down.
Yes, you do not read them upside down.
Though I don't think these goes necessary.
That should come in handy.
2 slivers of the Deadlands, one for each of us. Mission accomplished.
Not quite.
I fear it just gets more difficult from here.
You worry about everything. Let's go meet Sombrin.
Well, rejuvenating my own power, that is quite a thing. Give me a bit of a hot flash. We're not going to stick to the roads, we're going to go cross country. Less chances that the cultists can find us on the roads. They'll be expecting us there. Even though it's much more dangerous to take into the roads.
No remorse! That's the last of them.
No roads.
Exactly. Come along, children. Do not dilly or dally or fall behind. Keep your eyes open for cultists.
To arms! That's got it!
Yes.
This is a great area for harvesting.
Yes.
Find anything?
Notebook.
Sheath your weapons. The battle is won.
Battle's not won unless they're dead.
For glory!
That should come in handy.
Yes, it should. Here's a scene, Princess. Grab it.
Are you stuck or choosing to remain still?
Choosing to remain still. Sneak around the sides of that, will we? Come, Princess, an alien well. Sap yourself some new power from it. This one is not ignited.
Let's try.
Shame.
That's it. Oblivion, take you!
Crystals anywhere?
No.
Come and take us!
There's a scene.
Got it.
Almost there. Keep up, children.
I don't think we have to go right now.
Perhaps.
Destron, stop! This is serious!
Relax, Kalia. We're on an adventure.
Destron, be serious! Our own powers could destroy us!
That won't happen. I won't let it.
It might not be up to you.
Kalia, we'll figure this out.
We're doing this to avoid all that. Did you gather the slivers?
I did. Are we done playing, children?
Show Sombrin the slivers. I'm eager to see what we have to do next.
Sorry you had to see that. Destron treats everything like a grand adventure. Anyway, you should talk to Sombrin so we can get on with this. I don't want to lose control of my power again.
Remember the concentration I was telling you to do.
You found the Deadland slivers? Good. I set up the portal at the top of the hill behind me. Alatun, Kalia, and Destron. Then we can make our way to the summit.
What should I be doing while you are attuning the twins?
I need you to deal with a complication for me.
Here we go. Complication.
Creatures were drawn to the hillside by my actions. Could you make sure the path to the top is clear? The last thing we need is for some mundane and random threat to provoke a response from Kalia or Destron.
No, make sure the way is clear. We'll meet you at the top.
The top it is.
I hope this attunement process isn't too painful.
It shouldn't be.
Look how Sombrin manipulates the forces of Magicka. Oh, I hope I can control my power like that someday.
With practice you shall.
We'll join you at the top of the hill after I finish attuning Kalia and Destron. Just make sure the path is safe for when we follow after you.
Very well. Don't like leaving him alone with them. Good. Speak on attunement.
Taste our steel! I'm not afraid of you! That was easy. They made their choices. So be it. What do you think you'll make with that?
Magical incantations. It's a platinum scene. You need this.
I probably do.
All right, just like we discussed, focus on the slivers of Deadlands.
It's working!
I've never traveled by portal before.
Quick, step inside. Follow when you're ready, friend.
Well, this is definitely the Deadlands.
So these are the Deadlands. I admit, I'd feel a lot better if I learned how to use our powers before I came to a place like this. I feel like we're going about this in the wrong order.
Probably.
What a bleak and terrible place. The sooner we're done in Dagon's realm, the better. I don't think mortals are welcome here.
You're not mortals, you're celestials like us.
Welcome to the Ashen Forest, my friend. Deep in the heart of the Deadlands. Talk to Zaina. She'll tell you what you need to do. Unlike when I did it, the twins will have each other and you when they walk the path of the obelisks.
Right, obelisks, that sounds interesting. Zaina.
I greet you, mortal. As with Sombrin, I shall do all that I can to aid the twins. But first, they must survive the Ashen Forest. They must walk the path of the obelisks.
You know very well I'm not even close to being a mortal. Now tell me about these trials. What's the path of the obelisk?
Before I can teach them to contain their power, they must first come to understand it. The path of the obelisks will help them do so. They must visit the 3 ancient oracles and learn the truths that each will reveal.
And what's my role in all this?
Protect the twins from the dangers of the forest. They cannot unleash their power safely until they have learned to control it. At each obelisk, you will bear witness to the truths they learn. Come to me when all is said and done. Then we shall see.
Very well, I'll protect the twins and witness what they are to learn. After all, knowledge is power. You know very well of our order.
The power of these 2 ambitions grows with every passing moment. You must hurry. The path begins to the northwest. Look for the obelisks of origin, empowerment, and inevitability. Each will reveal a hidden truth.
And what are you doing in the Deadlands?
The Dremora of my clan have dwelt in the Deadlands for ages uncounted. This is the seat of my power, just as it is Mehrunes Dagon's. My purposes, however, are my own.
Interesting. Just want to make things clear. You don't serve Mehrunes Dagon?
Allegiances among Daedra are not as simple as they are in the mortal world. Let us just say that I do not wish to see Mehrunes Dagon succeed in this endeavor. The ambitions must not fall into his hands.
Agreed. And what will the twins learn from these obelisks?
I cannot say for certain. Their truths are their own, not mine. Yet I know that they must walk this path. A mortal cannot become what they are meant to be without first understanding what they are. Much remains hidden from these 2 ambitions.
Agreed. Yep, either way we go.
Attack!
Watch out!
Well done!
Like that hurt.
That must have hurt.
That's exactly what I said.
That's it. Are you hurt?
You're unstoppable! Take that, foul creature!
excitable, isn't it?
Very.
If only I could assist you.
That's over with, I suppose. Fight? Good.
Well done.
We call through with the rock to try to get you from this thing.
That must be the first obelisk.
Prepare yourself, brother, while our friend activates it and serves as our witness. Something's happening.
The babes are asleep? How? I couldn't get the boy to stop bawling.
I fed the twins until they were full and exhausted.
Your Majesty, welcome. The babes are healthy and strong.
As commanded, my Emperor, she bore twins.
As Mehrunes Dagon commanded, so it has been done.
Our parents and the High Priest. I don't understand. I don't remember my parents. They never told us anything about them in the vault. I suppose this means they were loyal subjects of Emperor Morikar. That they were working with Vandacia.
The caretakers didn't tell you anything about your parents?
No. We were told our pasts weren't important. All that mattered was the moment and the future when our purpose would be revealed.
And they never explained what that purpose was.
No, but I always assumed we were special. Meant for great things. I had no idea they only wanted to kill us. Like they were just fattening us up all those years for the inevitable slaughter.
I think it's more complicated than that.
Such a short vision, but it tells me so much. Our parents, I think they willingly gave us to the Emperor and Vandacia. I suppose we should see what the next obelisk has to show us.
Shut up. It's not always a bad thing. It could be the actual children of Dagon. Your mother was anything.
Keep it away!
Paralyzed.
That must have
Don't
hurt.
think. Move.
For control, keep your mind solidified.
Courage brings victory.
You're unstoppable.
Oh, you have no idea.
Why are they attacking us?
That was easy.
Foul thing. Leave us be!
I am not afraid of you.
suppose this is the obelisk of empowerment.
Activate it, if you would, friend.
Starting.
Time for the final ritual, my Emperor.
Proceed, High Priest.
O Mehrunes Dagon, Prince of ambition and destruction, imbue these infants with your power! Let it ripen and grow within these vessels until the appointed time.
As Dagon wills
Let it be done.
Our parents were sacrificed to Mehrunes Dagon? Why?
Hold your tempers.
Our parents went along with this madness. They allowed themselves to be sacrificed to empower Vandasia's ritual, to imbue us with Dagon's power. But for what purpose? He said something about ripen and grow.
After 1K, are you maybe going to play single-player games by doing a community poll on choosing 7 games to play, or each weekday? We might. Yep, depends what people want. If there's a lot of people that's interested in a certain game, and as long as it's streamable on YouTube and doesn't have anything that's copyrighted, like music or anything like that, anything that might cause us a problem, then we might play a single-player game here and there.
It depends.
That depends.
What it is.
Yeah, we have to see how it goes. You know, hopefully by then we'll have some new games to actually play. So right now there's not much out there. We've been looking for a while to find some good games, and we have found nothing that's even close to halfway decent games that's out there. We've played many, many games, and we came full circle and come back to Elder Scrolls.
But the thing with V and I, we play together.
Yeah. We usually play together.
It's not
Unless it's a
fair for one person to play and the other person just sit here.
Unless it's a very, really, really, really good game.
Really, 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 really good game.
Yeah, we would have probably played Cyberpunk and showed that. Like I said, there's a lot of problems with Cyberpunk. One, the copyright music, you can't turn it off, it's everywhere. Number 2, the extreme nudity that's everywhere and the adult theme.
Yeah.
So we'll have to see what we could do about certain games like that. But yeah, if the game's really good, high graphics, something that we're interested in, we might play a single player game. We were playing games together, the newest game that came out, such as like Far Cry 6. And we got most of the way through it, showed a lot of tips and tricks, and then just people just weren't interested. We noticed our watch time dropped considerably. A lot of people just wasn't interested, so we stopped playing it.
Yeah.
We were doing Black Desert, which is a really high graphic game we actually liked. We think the graphics in it...
But it didn't get as many views as...
But again, the views just weren't up there. Elder Scrolls, on the other hand,
This one is extremely high.
On par with Red Dead Redemption 2.
It's actually past Red Dead.
It's actually passing it. Every day we at least get 30 people watching it, starting to look like. Red Dead, on its best, we only get 20 to 25, sometimes 30 people on a good stream, but we'll see. You know, like I said, we're kind of open to a little bit of everything. We'll see what goes on like there. And yeah, 1,000 subscribers would be lovely, but that's a far off distance future thing unless someone gives us a love mob and brings over 1,000 people and everyone subscribes. It's known to happen. Who knows? Like I said, the future's always out there. As Lady and I, we're always going to be playing games. We love games, and we always like, you know, the newest and best games out there. You know, we're kind of looking forward, hopefully one day, the new Star Wars that I think Ubisoft is making.
Yes.
So hopefully that'll be interesting. And that's probably one of the games we're going to be playing if it's, you know, if it comes out while we're still alive. Assassin's Creed, the MMO, we hear is supposed to be coming out. So there is quite a few games in the future we're keeping an eye on and see how they develop and work. There's rumors of a Red Dead Redemption 3 with better graphics and new storyline, better system.
But that's just a rumor right now.
There's
so.
GTA 6 that's been going on for years about a rumored GTA 6.
And that is a single player game, so.
So we'll see.
We'll see. We'll see.
You know, hopefully there's some cool games that come out in the future that we can play, and that, you know, they'll take care of the copyrighted music, make sure you can turn it off, and it'll be playable on YouTube. So yeah, we're open to a lot of games in the future. So we're gamers, and we'll always be gamers, and if something cool comes out, if it's single player, and we really like it, and people are requesting it, we'll be more than happy to play it for them. Alright, back to role playing. Oh, how do you like our role playing? I love this game because everything is
everyone talks.
Everything is voice acted.
It's got a very good story.
I like the way we role play with them. Back to role playing in character. So they allowed themselves to be killed to give you that power.
They went along with it, but I'm not completely certain it was their choice. Even true believers have to have some sense of self-preservation, don't they? Regardless, it's clear that whatever Vandacia wants us for started at that moment.
Are you ready to see the final vision? Still yourself. Control your mind. Calm yourself. Focus.
Do we have any choice? I need to know everything, even if a part of me wishes we were still in our sanctum and you never found us. If it helps us control our powers, if it keeps us alive, well, I'm not ready to die. And neither is my brother.
Vandacia. He performed the rituals that gave us our powers. And all for the glorification of a Daedric prince. I think I may be ill.
Calm yourself, as I told your sister. Focus. There's a lot to be done, children. I need to get this done before the day gone, since it's that I'm here.
That's the last of them.
Take that, foul creature!
Look out! Watch out!
How about Riders Republic? Why not try something as fun as Just Cause? Just Cause is on PlayStation 4 only, I think. Something like that came to Xbox. Yeah, we'll probably do something like that. The new Tomb Raider, we used to love Tomb Raider. And new Assassin's Creed, of course, we love Valhalla.
Come and take us!
If only I could assist you!
Do not assist me, I don't need you vaporizing the entire area.
Because you don't have
Lady and I have this all under our own.
Yes.
Sheathe your weapons. That is one.
suppose we should step inside.
Not so hasty. And the children just walk on in.
Childish.
Fine.
Absolutely childish.
Dagon. That is Dagon.
Ah, this must be the day you learn you are destined to fade. That I and the waking flame emerged victorious.
No. Destron, is that us up there?
And Mehrunes Dagon? Is this our future, Kalia? Is this inevitable?
Dagon. Why don't you come on down here, let's have a little chit-chat, shall we? Or have you heard what I've done for Molan Ball? I'm Lord V. Marquis, Grand Magnus of the Luciferian Order. How would you and I like to have sit down and at least have a cup of tea or something and let's discuss this matter?
Dagon.
Not talking?
Of course not.
I recognize this trick. Emperor, is it?
How long ago was it? When I crushed you and claimed the ambitions for myself. It must be rather depressing to see that all your efforts were in vain. That my victory is inevitable.
Ah. But you see, you believe this is the future. Your future. A different time, a different place, a different realm. Unfortunately for you, this is not written in stone. And now that I know the future, I can change it with just a snap of my finger, literally. The other visions show the twins' past. So why is this one so different? It's just a vision.
Visions? You must understand the forces with which you meddle. Given your failures before you died, that doesn't surprise me. You entered the portal at the obelisk of inevitability in the Deadlands. What could be more inevitable than the future?
So you're trying to tell me that you beat me? That you defeated the entire Luciferian Order, every Magi at the temple, at the Crystal Palace of Light. You really think that even if I died, that the quest would stop there? Every Magi from the temple will be upon you and rip apart your lands, the Deadlands, everything, were Celestials. And do you think that by the word killing, you mean me dead in this physical form? Like your Daedric friend over there, your demon god, we just don't die. We reform. Unlike him, who become that primary blue gooey ooze, I would reform into a pure being of light. One of which, if it was ripped out of my body, your soul would fry you like a sun. So if I died, and I exploded, and all that energy came out of this vessel before you, you would all be roasted alive. So, you're trying to tell me that you're actually sitting on the ruby throne. You know, only a dragonborn has the true power, and I don't think you're one. So, let's say that we continue this fun little discussion. Now I'm intrigued.
Look around and see for yourself. The very fact that you stand before me proves that you didn't stop me. You didn't save the ambitions. You didn't save anyone. I destroyed you. Now this realm belongs to my lord and master Mehrunes Dagon.
You know, so Red Dead Agent Mondo out of character. You know, I hear that AC Valhalla is a lot of missions and side quests, grinding. why even do that much hard work? I suggest staying away from those grind games that takes too long. We beat the game. We beat it in about 2 weeks.
We love grindy games.
Yeah, we actually went back and did all the side quests. We did everything.
We
so
did
we
everything. It was about 2 weeks.
Yeah, we did the rest of it in about a month.
Yeah, the game's beat.
So, yeah. But yeah, it's a very grindy game. We like grindy games.
But we like grindy games. We like games that don't end.
We like games with good long storylines.
We like MMOs. No beginning, no end, no middle.
Yeah, there's no way to actually beat.
There's no way of beating a game. We want a game that you cannot beat.
Yeah, like I said, we played Elder Scrolls for probably at least 10 years. And we've played pretty much all the early quests from the very beginning ones, and then they have all these DLCs. And that's a cool thing. And one of the reasons we came back, they came out with 2 new DLCs we've never done. We're actually doing this backwards. We're doing the very last DLC, and then we're going to go forward to the other DLCs. So that's what I love about MMOs. There's no such thing as beating the game, because once you beat it, think you beat it, oh, here's a whole new land, a whole new boss, new DLC.
And as expensive as games are, to beat them in 1 or 2 weeks, it's not worth it to us.
Yeah.
We want a game that's going to last for a long time.
But Assassin's Creed Valhalla was an awesome game.
That's
love
an awesome
Vikings.
game. We
Awesome
love it. That
game.
was an awesome, awesome game. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, if Lady and I didn't have 2 Xboxes and we only had that game, I'd probably do that game. Let's stream that one again.
That was a fun game.
And who knows? So what should we do? Kill him?
Yeah.
Well, I might as well kill you here and now, I suppose. Since we're here in the future and all. But then again, that won't cause or solve the problem of the past, will it?
You still do not understand. This isn't your time or place. Here you are nothing but dust long forgotten. You're a ghost of failures past. As much as I would enjoy it, I can't kill that which is already dead.
Well, as I said, time works differently for us Celestials. You want to take that power to the test?
Mercenary, time to go. Through the portal, quickly.
Dagon. You know if I unleashed my full power right here, right now, you would be nothing but ash, and probably your entire world.
Run along. Go back to your time and put your affairs in order. It won't be long before we meet in battle. When I crush you like the pathetic churl you are. We shall see each other again soon enough.
Oh, you better hope not. I guarantee your little ass won't be sitting on that throne. Perhaps I'll be sitting on the throne and take it myself. You are nothing but a pathetic phantom of the future. Nothing real at all. I see you around. Pathetic.
Can't talk to them.
I think I will take a few things from the future. You never know what I can use for attunement. This is just a false reality in the pocket universe of a time that has not existed yet. Some put up a hell of a fight. Come, let's leave.
Vandacia. He had us displayed like trophies.
We saw our future.
What future?
Snap out of it. What you saw was just one possible inevitability. Nothing is set in stone.
Exactly.
The obelisk of inevitability reveals just one possible future. True, it's the most likely outcome, but it isn't the only one. Now that we know where things are heading, we can work to change the course.
You really think he's going to win? Mahun's dragon is going to claim our world. You really believe that Lucifer Order of all of us Celestials are going to stand by and let that happen?
We're dealing with forces beyond our understanding. It was always going to be a difficult journey. But the obelisk of inevitability only shows what will happen if events continue on their current course. That future hasn't happened. Yet.
No, it hasn't. So what do you suggest we do? I know exactly what I am planning on doing.
I agree.
The perils of visiting oracles. Are we better off knowing what is to come, or continuing on in blissful ignorance? I believe our choices matter.
I agree.
I choose to resist Mehrunes Dagon, and no vision will sway me from that path. I hope you feel the same.
What I'm interested in is you wasn't in that picture. Where were you? And where is the fourth ambition?
I only saw two there.
So did I.
I didn't see him, and I didn't see the other one.
Vandacia is going to win. We saw ourselves. He was drawing power from us, like sipping wine from a chalice.
That was only a vision, Gallia. We haven't been defeated yet, and that's just one of many possibilities of a multi-future. And the future is never written in stone. Trust me, even past events can be changed.
But you saw how Vandacia looked. Strong, powerful, and Mehrunes Dagon looking down on us. How do we stand against that?
I ripped Molenbeek's soul right out of his ass and shoved it back down his throat. So, yeah, he's just a demon. I'm a god killer, a demon killer. I'm a celestial. Do you know how many demons and gods I've put back into the primordial ooze? I'm a lot more powerful than I look. You first need to learn to control your power, and we stand against them together. Understand, little one?
I don't... Can it really be that simple?
Yes.
Was that the point of these visions? To show us how we were created, and to reveal a dark and possible future?
Yes.
All right. I understand. Just because the night is long doesn't mean the sun won't rise tomorrow.
The night is long and full of terrors. Only by the light of Lucifer do we have a chance against the darkness. For one little light, shining bright as a bright little star can push back the bleakest and darkest and blackest pits. It's the way of our order. Okay,
I didn't think that was how my story was going to end. I really thought we were going to win.
Again, it's a vision of a possibility of a multi-future and a multiverse. Despite appearances, this isn't over yet, Destron.
Isn't it? You saw the Prince of Destruction. How can we hope to fight something like that, let alone his High Priest? Maybe it's better if we just let our powers consume us. At least then Vandacia won't be able to claim us.
Tempting. Killing you all right here, right now can solve a whole world of problems, but unfortunately that is against my order's rules. But then again, I'm the one that makes up the rules of these orders, but like I said, you're beings. I think that I should give you a chance to survive. Besides, I would rather much face Dagon and his little priest puppet. Destroying yourself isn't the answer. You need to learn to control your powers and stand with me.
Now you sound like Kalia and Sombrin. You're right. We have power beyond anything Vandacia possesses. That's why he wants us. Once Zaina teaches us to control it, we'll be unstoppable. All right. We're with you. Let's go get this done.
That's the spirit. That's what I like to see. Shine bright, little star. I think I see a dragon. There we go. Sit, boy. Bad dragon. Now then, where were we? Friend or foe? Foe. Should have been friendly. I'll take your sword. Alright, let's go speak to her.
Mortal who bore witness for the twin ambitions, let us speak.
After I read your books, you always had lovely books. Ah yes, beautiful as ever. I remember our time together, it was quite lovely. Still dressed classy, I see. After all these eons. So, my dear, it looks like you have an age of a day over 300,000.
We can finally greet each other in person, mortal. Before we begin the process that will permit the twins to control their powers, I must ask you a single question. Why does one who abhors Mehrunes Dagon care what happens to his ambitions?
The ambitions of people. They should get to decide their own fate. After all, it is the logo of us Luciferans, one that you know very well. Free will and all that.
I agree.
A noble sentiment, but they are more than just people. They are powerful weapons. Dagon's priest imbued them with a portion of the Lord of Destruction's own energy when they were born. It has grown and intensified in the intervening years.
Yes, grown and intensified. But to what end, I wonder?
Imagine that each ambition is like a mortal bank. Instead of gold, the priest deposited a portion of Dagon's energy inside them. That energy grew with them, compounding and doubling year after year like interest on your savings. It also transformed.
Transform in what way, per se? Do tell.
In every way. What was once just of oblivion became mixed with Nirn. Now that energy is a part of both realms. And that is why Mehrunes Dagon wants it back. It will give him the connection to Nirn that he so greatly desires. A path to your world.
Well, that's not going to happen. So how do you teach the twins to control their power? We would teach them at the Luciferan Order how to use their minds, to meditate, to concentrate, to vision what their power is to be and how to use it, control. What is your way?
Their power is like a volcano, building until released as an explosion or a lava flow. One is catastrophic, the other merely destructive. I will delay the eruptions while teaching them to dissipate and maintain control. You may observe, of course.
Oh, I'd love to watch. closely.
We must begin the ritual at once. This way.
I think this is going to be the last.
Stay close, friend. I'll feel better knowing you're nearby.
Yes?
Perhaps, yes.
I'm getting
Do you remember what brought you to her when you was a child? She trained you too, being that you are part Dremor.
I remember.
What's happening? What's going on?
Zaina, what are you doing?
Helping you fulfill your purpose. Your ambitions. You belong to Mehrunes Dagon.
Zaina, don't you dare betray me, my dear. What happened? Heard last time how well that ended for you.
No!
You're bound to
Zaina!
live for several thousand years.
You betrayed us!
I knew it.
And of course. Well, let the death and destruction begin, my dear.
Do you place so little value on life?
Yes. These are her little pets. I want her
No,
to
this is
suffer.
where they kept it from you.
You think that she knows better than to betray me? Perhaps I know the lesson. Maybe I'll bound her for the next 10,000 years this time as my personal chair. Well, I'll make her crawl on her hands and knees naked before me and sit on her as a little plaything, making her whims my whims to my every desire. Are you okay?
Damn her! Zaina betrayed us and cast us into the spider nest!
Ah, yes, the spider nest.
It's a dungeon beneath her sanctuary. She sends her enemies here to die. But we aren't her enemies. She saved my life many times. If she'd wanted to hurt me, she could have done so long ago. Why turn against me now?
Well, I happen to know this Dremora intimately. She lusts for power, and what I mean lust, boy is she lustful. I still think I have claw marks on my back from last time she and I had, never mind that. She mentioned Mehrunes Dagon. I think that she plans to give the twins to him to gain his favor and power. Like every Dremor, they all love power.
I don't want to believe that. But I heard what she said too. And she completely drained my energy. I can't call upon my power until it recharges. We need to find a way out of here. We need to get to Kalia and Destron before Zaina turns them over.
How will we help the twins if Zaya refuses to show them how to control their powers?
First things first. I need to restore my power. Let me think. Zaina told me about an old foe she destroyed, tossed them into this place and kept their skull as a trophy. It may hold enough energy to recharge my power immediately.
You rest. Just tell me where to find this skull.
The skull is in the treasure chamber. You can get there through the east door, retrieve it, and meet me at the door in the north. When you find me, I'll be in a meditative state. Present the skull, and I'll do the rest.
So who was this old foe of Zaina's anyways?
Menthix, an ancient rival. Challenging him was one of the last tasks Zaina assigned to me as she trained me to control my power. Together, we vanquished Menthix and left his bones in the spider nest.
Didn't they just dissipate when they die? Then turn back their primordial goo and reform?
Zaina did something to Menthix to chain his essence here forever. She kept him from coming back by trapping his power here, below her temple. That's also why the skull contains energy. Energy I can use to recharge my own power.
Why would Zaina drain your power and toss you down here in the first place?
She probably didn't want to have to deal with 3 ambitions and you at the same time. She needs our powers at their full strength for whatever she has planned. She reversed what I did. I could feel it. Kalia and Estron's powers have been unleashed.
So she released their power without teaching them to control it. Won't that consume them? Or better yet, annihilate this entire plane?
Eventually. But probably not before she completes whatever she has in mind. Hurry. We need that skull. With it, I can recharge my power and help the twins. Then, when they aren't in imminent danger of exploding, we can figure out the rest.
How do you get power of a skull?
The skull contains the trapped essence of a powerful Daedric lord. If Xayna had simply killed her rival, he would have returned like Daedra do. So instead, she trapped a portion of his energy to keep him from coming back.
Smart. You should have done that for me. And you can use this energy to recharge your own power?
You heard Xayna. My powers of both Oblivion and Nirn. I could use a spark from the trapped essence of a Daedric lord to recharge my power. That means Xayna's old enemy will be free to return someday. Not that I care about that anymore.
I'll take care of that power. We've done this before. And she knows very well what happens when I am betrayed. A contract's a contract and she just broke it, which means her soul is mine for all eternity. And what I'm going to do with her for all eternity is going to make this place look like heaven. And all her servants as well. I should free you and let you go out with chaos. A little bit of chaos time, princess.
How do you agree with that?
Feel free to release your full power. The plan of hers. She has a lot of experience.
Attack! The day is ours.
So do I. Want to play with fire? Alright, you'll play with fire. Want to play with darkness? Then darkness it shall be. This had better be some secret plan to get me to meet Dagon. To have an audience with him. Because she has truly betrayed me. That woman is in for a woe of hurt. V also stands for vengeance and vindictive. I never forgive, and I never forget. She knows this very well. She vexed me. I'm trying to figure out why. Princess, a little toasty. Go now. Fun times. Always take you to the loveliest places, don't they?
No, I take you to the nicest places, I suppose.
Well, well, what do we have here? Can't say I don't show a lady a good time. Actually, I know a neighbor, Jamora, that owes me a favor.
You know, a lot of people that owes you favors. Everybody
Yes.
owes you a favor. Everybody.
Ready, Princess? Go. And go. Simple little task. Reminds me of the trials. Back during the training.
For glory!
Aha, the skull. Did you get it, Princess?
Yes, I thought you picked it up.
Or what's in here?
I think that's the way that's the way we went in. It made a circle. We came out that door. Yeah, we came through here. Yes.
you have these. What did Demora do to you from there? A little betrayal.
To arms!
Oh, she didn't actually expect me to let her pets live, did she? I'm sorry. I don't hurt her feelings. Good.
Feel the residual energy. Hold the skull toward me, please.
Oh, look what I just got. Long thin paste with melon sauce.
Yeah.
It's a triad. Maximum health, maximum stamina, and maximum,
I would give that to,
no, shit, I just used it. She already knows it.
Oh, okay. Then.
My master crafter, Lucifina, she already knows that one. Zina's Book of Contract. Hundreds of pages filled with script faded away almost to nothing, but the last few pages were written in glowing gold ink. Contract. 27th. With the command of Mondoos, I submit to be bound under the following conditions. In exchange for my master's aid in the conquest of the mortal realm known as Cyrodiil, the Reach Folk chieftain known as Durkarak, the Black Drake shall cause to be born for ambitions under the signs and circumstances described in the Holy Book. It is written. Contract the 1138th at the command of Mahanduz, I now endorse and extend the contract bestowed upon Darkarak and his son and her Marikar, now Emperor of Cyrodiil, whereas Emperor Marikar executed his father, burden of bringing into being the four ambitions decreed by Mahamud's Dagon. I submit to guide and instruct the Emperor's agent in the ritual of empowerment described in the Holy Book. It is written in Contract 1137th and 1138th default. In accordance with the obligation imposed upon me by Mahamud Dagon, I attest to the default of the heirs of the Darkarak in the execution of the preceding two contracts. The death of Emperor Levek without the designation of an heir activates the codicils described in the Holy Book. Whosoever sacrifices to prepare their ambitions in the Marikar Mahanduds may lay claim to the reward once promised unto Darkarak and his heirs. It is written. A footnote in flowing script occurs that Boy Sombrin, 3 of the ambitions remain hidden within their vaults, but the one I had in my grasp was now returned to the mortal realm. At least he believes that all other servants of Mahaduns are his mortal enemies. When the time is right, I will lure him back, or perhaps he will come to find me. The prize shall yet be mine, and all I need is patience. Well, bitch. Contract with a contract, and you don't think their contract with me is any more potent. Oh, I'm going to enjoy suckling her soul for the next 10 billion years.
I agree with that one.
While my power finishes recharging, take a look at what I found. I left it over there.
Yeah, sorry, I read it. It's bullshit.
All right, I'm ready. Follow me.
Don't be hasty.
We have to stop Zina. Attack!
Hold on. I want to take everything that's hers. What's hers is now mine. Right of conquest and all that. Then I'll take care of her. She broke a contract.
She's doing something to the twins!
Now I'm gonna do something to her.
Lord Dagon will reward you for security.
You deal with
The
Zina.
ambitions belong to Lord Dagon.
Your
Their
soul
power
belongs
is
to
for
me.
him alone. My master will reward me for destroying you. Truly understood the nature of the ambitions. I will not fail my lord and
We already have. Now your soul is mine. Oh, you're not dying there. No, you're
She was
not.
going to
I'm
sacrifice
taking
us to
you.
Mehrunes Dagon.
Sombra!
Oh, I have such
How
plans
could you bring us
for
to this...
you.
this
Such
monster?
plans, little
She wasn't like this. I didn't know.
Destron, help me open a portal. Like Sombrin showed us on the hilltop.
Oh, such plans. Her torture is just about to begin.
This wasn't how it was supposed to turn out. Come on. Let's go after them.
You do not break a contract with me, little girl. You hear her whimpering in her little jaw. Please, my lord, please forgive me. Oh, please. I was found by Dagon. I cannot serve two lords and two masters. Well, yes, you can. You can serve me. And now you will fulfill your contract. Now for all eternity. Or as long as I see fit. And my long seem fit might be a very, very long time. After all, eternity is forever. And I have all the time in the universe.
Let's get out of here.
I love
Let me
cities.
listen, little one.
The
Don't
rude
ever
people, the
betray me.
noise, the
Why would I
chaos.
betray you?
Is it strange that I find it comfortable?
You okay?
Zyna didn't want to help. She wanted to kill us. How many more of these fanatics are going to attempt to sacrifice us before all is said and done? At least I'm in control of my power for the moment. It may not last, but it's better than nothing.
You see this little pile of goo that I hold with my hand in this vase? This is what's left of Zyna. She is now mine. Don't fret. Once I decide to reform her, she's going to spend a very long time waddling at my feet and being my own personal throne. Or whatever I decide to turn her into.
Sombrin was only trying to help us. I know that. But he still led us to that evil place. Whatever Zyna was doing to us, though, it siphoned off some of my power. I think I can use my fire now. Control it. At least, for a while.
Practice and learn. It's not his fault.
Zyna, she never gave me any indication that she was going to betray us. That she was involved in our creation and wanted to sacrifice us to Mehrunes Dagon. At least the Twin Stone appear to be in imminent danger of exploding.
No, but they need training. So do you. Do you think it's true that you were created to transform the power Dagon placed inside you?
Let me take another look at Zyna's contracts. Yes, it's here. Zyna used a holy book to show Von Dacia how to create the four ambitions. Could it have been the Mysterium Xarxis? She was always loyal to Dagon. She never wanted to help us at all.
Mysterium Xarxis. Now I know someone who has it, and I wonder where the fourth ambition is. So far we only know 3 of you, and I know someone who holds a very interesting book that I'm going to be taking one way or another.
I agree.
Hopefully, they're either still locked in a vault or wandering free like I was. I hate to think that Von Dacia captured them while we were busy elsewhere. I'm not sure what we should do next, my friend. It's beginning to seem hopeless.
No such thing as hopelessness. Always turn it around. Hopelessness and chaos is always used for the betterment. We, the Luciferian Order, know all about these desires, hopelessness, and chaos. We always find a way to bring the darkness into the light, and the light to shed upon the darkness and dispel it. We'll find a way to defeat Von Dacia and save the ambitions, all of you, if it's within my power.
I hope you're right, but I can't see a way ahead from here. If all else fails, we'll destroy ourselves before we let Dagon win. We're the keys to unlock the barriers between here and the Deadlands. We can't allow ourselves to fall into his hands.
No, no, we're not going to do that. If anything, we can put you into our realm, the Luciferian Towers, the Crystal Towers of Light. There is no Dagon or Daedra that can reach you there. Not with all the powerful magi, as myself, that lives there. Take the twins back to the temple, while I go talk to Keshu. We'll come up with something.
Callie and Destron. They have no reason to trust me. Not anymore. But I'll still protect them. And somehow, I'll find a way to earn their trust again.
It wasn't your fault. You were betrayed, as was I. And it was I who was betrayed even more than you. Can you keep Kalia and Destron from destroying themselves for the time being until I can figure and sort this mess out?
Whatever Zaina did to prepare them to be sacrificed, it seems to have dampened their power. How long that will last, I have no idea. But until their power builds to uncontrollable levels again, they should be able to use it to help us.
I want you to teach them how to concentrate and meditate as you do. We need to learn how to control their powers. But I'm more interested in what happens after that, if they lose control.
Agreed.
I'll try to train the twins as Zaina trained me. If all else fails, I can take them back to the Deadlands. The realm seems to naturally siphon off our energy and keep it at manageable levels. Not my first choice, but it will serve as a last resort.
Yes, indeed. I have other ways of siphoning your powers too, if need be. Keep them safe. Keep them secret. Don't let them know where they're at until I can sort this out. And I need to find the fourth ambition. I think I know what that might be.
I'm sorry. I had no idea Zaina meant to betray us.
She wanted to kill us, Sombrin. An apology isn't going to cut it.
Destron, Zaina betrayed Sombrin too.
Because he was stupid enough to trust her.
I will make this right. I promise.
Let's return to the temple. We shouldn't be discussing this in the street.
Now, children. Behave yourselves.
Plain rice.
Such a bother.
I need to rest, Reed. After we talk to this one.
Before I do that, I need to do something. Well, I guess I suppose I could turn to the temple, but I need to break a few things down.
You want to talk to her tomorrow?
Perhaps.
Let's do that. Let's do that.
Let's ride.
Yes, we should. I need to re-energize. Take a break.
Yes, it was quite a fight.
Yes, please. medicine in. This will work.
You like fruits and vegetables, right? Yeah. Who doesn't love just, you know, taking a big bite out of a radish? Mmm, scrumptious.
Funny.
We found a very nice place. I think it's the same place we stayed last night. It's the closest one I could find.
Let me apologise for my besotted colleague. Tasting is not the same as drinking. Now, how can I help you?
The guild requests your help.
Yes, from the locals originally.
It's reaching the front door. It was the same place we stayed at. The terrible guards and but it was the closest one. And I did what you requested. Always the room in the very, very back.
Away from this.
Yes.
Yes, this would be a perfect place to sleep.
That.
Yes, I believe this place will be fine. Make the beds. We'll sleep here for the night.
Of course.
This will be perfect for our needs. We'll deal with this rest of this tomorrow.
Of course we will.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen. So, we furthered the storyline a little bit, having completed tonight.
We did. That was a long quest, that one was.
That was a long quest, but almost another 4 hours. So
it's 4 a.m.
We already did a 12-hour stream with episode 16. This is episode 17. So
we need to...
Depending on how much we get disturbed tomorrow with our guild, who might need some help, hopefully on episode 18 we will finish the storyline. So we'll continue it on from there.
Yes, hopefully.
So hopefully you enjoyed tonight's role-playing, at least this half of it. Episode 16 we did a little bit more helping with our clan and helping them out and stuff.
Yep.
Episode 17 was left to our own, so I was able to get a few things done
It
for
was
a change.
nice.
It was nice,
It
yes.
was nice.
Finally got a little bit more of the story campaign for the zone. Ooh, was V pissed off. Wow, betraying V like that.
Yeah, that's death. Whew. Yeah.
That Grab Magnus does not forgive, he does not forget. And a contract is a contract. When you make a contract with the devil, you do not back out on it. And he is the devil personified. His background is quite interesting. He's a person that deals in contracts and deals, and everything to him is a tool, something to be used as a
And
weapon
you never betray him.
or a choice or something that he can use in the future. He doesn't do anything for the kindness of his heart. He's very devious. He likes to bind people to contracts. Literally a contract on a parchment paper, enchanted and in blood.
He does.
Dealing with him is a contract. Never deal
does
with V unless
that.
you're willing to fulfill your contract with him. So
Yeah.
that's the role-playing V of what we're playing with. I'm not really like that in real life, otherwise I'd be a multi-billionaire and wouldn't have to worry about people subscribing and getting us to 1,000 subscribers to help us out so we can be monetized hopefully one day with YouTube and hopefully have a better life where Grandma and Grandpa here can completely retire and never have to worry about this filthy, disgusting world ever again. And we can enjoy playing our games and you with us. Those who have subscribed, welcome to the Marquis family and thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Really will help us out. Remember, it's free to you. It doesn't hurt anything to hit the subscribe button. It's all on us. You know, all this equipment and stuff we have just to stream to you so you can see what we're playing and role playing with you and with us in our games. Yeah. So that's our end. It's absolutely free. It doesn't hurt you. You can just push that button and join the Marquis family by subscribing. If anything else, at least click the notification bell so you know when we go live, because as you see, very late night stream. Now it's 4 a.m. in California at 4 o'clock in the frickin' morning. So 12 hours, 12, 14. Oh, wow. We're going on since we've been up 16, 17 hours. We've been doing this for 17 hours today. We need some sleep. Grandma and Grandpa are exhausted here.
We need some sleep.
Where else are we going to get cool Viking beaded hair like this? That
It's true.
You know, that looks more like a dancer or something. My beard's a dancer with hairy legs.
Yeah.
Or something kinky. I don't know. That's kind of weird looking. Maybe
Anyway.
put some braids somehow. I don't know. Anyways, so tomorrow will be episode 18. Or I know it's already tomorrow. People always tell us, it's already tomorrow. No, it's not tomorrow until we go to sleep and wake it back up. So when we wake back up, then it's tomorrow. But
yes.
Until the eyes reopen, I don't know what it is.
And then it's the next day.
Then it's the next day for us and for you, because that's when we restream a new stream. Episode 18 tomorrow. This was episode 17 of Elder Scrolls Online, Tamriel Unlimited.
Yes.
Hope you enjoyed the live stream and that we got to show you some more of the storyline. Again, we like to make our streams more role-playing and more into like a TV episode series where we have like all these different episodes and going into like, what's happening next? What kind of adventure are Lord and Lady going to be on? What are they going to
There's
do?
always something.
Will V crack the core of the planet and blow up the world? Will the princess read a book upside down and backwards and turn Narn into Cold Harbor or some other Daedric hell land? A lot of fun stuff, yeah. So we're going to be role-playing it. Obviously, we role-play the storyline, so I'm sure nothing like that should happen. Maybe not.
It should.
Who knows?
We go along with the storyline in the game, so.
So yeah, that's our plan
But you
in the
never
future.
know.
You never know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have fun with it. Hopefully you'll have fun watching us and enjoying us and watching like a movie or a TV series. That's what we want, is to make these like TV series where you keep you on your seats and what are we gonna do next. Elder Scrolls gives that feeling because everything in Elder Scrolls is professionally voice active. Some very famous actors for some of them. Some less known. Who knows? Lady and I did do some testing in this game. Maybe our voices in there. I doubt it.
I don't think so.
Who knows what they've done?
I don't think so.
But yes. So, we are going to go to bed.
Yes.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you.
We'll see you tomorrow. When we wake up, yes, I already know it's tomorrow, but it's not tomorrow for us, so when we get up, then it's tomorrow. Until then, everyone, peace, love, happiness, be kinder to each other. Have fun with your lives. Enjoy what we got, because tomorrow is never given. You never know if we're going to be here tomorrow, but we're going to try. Hopefully we'll wake up, still be alive, and not face down in the dirt someplace. Or a zombie. If I'm a zombie, I still have part of my stream. Be like the other Lord V. That guy. He's been hanging out for a while, as you can see. Hanging out forever.
He's been hanging out there for a while. Alright, everybody.
Alright, everyone. Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching.
As always, horns in the air. Yeah, put those horns in the air. Vikings, hail Thor, and all that. Ladies over there, I'm tired, so I'm getting some silly stuff now. So, go to bed.
Bye.
Anime girl?
Bye bye.